Hello, this is Kevin.
This is Kevin and Isaac. Kevin, Isaac.
Hello, this is Isaac.
This is episode 6, I believe.
I don't even know anymore.
I'm going to look it up, but it's episode 6.
There's just been so many episodes.
So many episodes that no one watches.
Alright, don't tell the viewers that. They don't know that.
They do.
They have no right knowing that.
They can see the view count.
They don't know that they can do that, I don't think.
You're pretty smart.
Anyway, this episode is sponsored by no one.
As always.
As always.
You see, like, our stats always go down.
How can they go down if they're non-existent?
At one point, they existed.
I think the Fortnite was what really shot us up.
Even our Fortnite ones don't get anything anymore. See, like, me and Brian, we did 6.
Wait, you played just you and him?
Yeah. And then our Spider-Man one was 3.
I didn't know about this.
I told him, let's go hang out, and then he was like, oh, I can't. So then he was like, I'll just play Fortnite. So that's what we did. Look, no one watched Rounders.
That was the best one, dude.
For shame. For shame. Look, no one watched Boyhood 3.
That's more than no one.
Moonrise Kingdom only one.
For your film consideration, episode number 3 was very highly rated. Like that.
15
views. Good job, guys. Keep the good. Let's hit 1,000 this time.
Last episode was 9, but that was uploaded today as I'm recording. So that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It's got 2 likes so far.
2 comments, 2 likes. I dig that.
Oh, it's 2 comments. Then never mind. Wait, that's not today. Then that was like, that was a week ago. That was exactly a week
Maybe we
ago.
just need to give our viewers time to find our videos.
This one was uploaded today. The
it's
0-0?
Our social media game has been that strong.
What? You guys need to follow me at Kevin EZU. I'm the one that's always posting about RTF. So you guys follow me.
Oh my god.
And I tag our actual Instagram page, but we don't do much on it.
You're an animal.
I know, I am RTF.
Alright, so what's the topic for this week, Kevin?
So today is my pick, and today...
Is the timer on? We got the timer.
Oh, of course.
Of course
I started on ahead of time.
Beautiful. Okay.
Boom. So, it's my pick this week, and today is October 2nd. So I thought we might as well just talk about some spooky movies. Some recommendations, what we like, what we don't like. Isaac says he's not really a big fan of the genre, but I think by the end of the episode he's going to realize it's his favorite genre.
I don't know about that. That's wrong. But
it's Raw? Is that what you said?
No, it's wrong.
Like the movie Raw.
No, it's RUNG wrong.
No, I would upload the RTF episode of Raw because we always reference it, but I mean, who's going to watch it? Who watches anything?
I think they would watch it just because of how much I hate it, and they want to know what happened.
If that was the case, they would watch Boyhood.
Chairs were thrown and doors were slammed in people's faces on that episode. So, watch out.
Your mom came in that episode, right?
My aunt came.
Your aunt came in this episode.
She slammed Brian with the door. That was hilarious. Sorry, Brian.
It was an early episode.
It was an early episode. He was late, as usual. Anyway, enough slamming Brian for the day. We're here to focus on the horror films. So,
I think that if you're talking about horror suspense, that we should always include Alfred Hitchcock in the conversation.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So last week we talked about Psycho, so I think that's a great movie to recommend
Classic.
and watch during October. It's really got it all. It's got a good soundtrack, good slasher villain. I think it's probably like the first popular slasher villain, Norman Bates.
Yeah, he basically invented the slasher villain.
I think there's one earlier called Black Christmas, but I think it's very obscure, so most people don't talk about it.
Ooh, I need to watch that. That actually sounds kind of cool.
I think I first heard about it during... It might have been Nightmare... What is it called? Monster Madness by Cinemassacre. I'll probably put a link in the description. I don't think he does it anymore, but it's a pretty good series where for every day of October he reviews one horror film.
Oh, that sounds pretty sweet. That's
yeah,
cool.
we would do that, but no one will watch it and then I'd cry.
Yeah, there's that aspect. So I want to ask you, what do you think were some of the pivotal horror films for the overall throughout film history?
I think John Carpenter's Halloween would probably be one of them because it it was the highest grossing independent film for a while. So I think it showed people that horror is something you can invest in and something that will return a profit. And if you can return a profit in America, then people will invest in it.
Yes. Namely in Hollywood, of course.
Yeah, so, and that still rings true today because there's a new Halloween movie coming out this year.
The last one, supposedly, right?
Is that what they said?
I mean, it seems like the end of an era for them.
What's this one called?
It's just called Halloween.
That's confusing. Because there's Halloween 1978, right?
Yeah.
And then there's Halloween, Rob Zombie's remake Halloween.
I haven't seen that. Still haven't seen that.
I watched the first one.
Yeah, you talked about it last time.
Yeah, I watched it in high school and I thought it was cool. It was very cool.
What was that?
It was the horns. Yeah, I didn't watch the second one though, but I thought the first one was pretty cool. I think that one's pretty pivotal. I think obviously Psycho is pivotal as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, the first probably mainstream slasher film, and it had a giant director in it with Alfred Hitchcock, and plus I think it's still popular today because they did the Norman Bates show, or the Bates Hotel show.
Bates Motel, yeah, it's a really good show. Definitely recommend that. Check that out on Netflix.
I don't think it's out on Netflix anymore.
It's not?
No.
What?
You're old.
Don't check it out on Netflix.
I'm gonna.
No, it has to be.
I'm gonna look it up. But what are some of your favorites?
Some of my favorite is The Shining considered a horror film?
Yeah, for sure.
Then I think that would have to definitely be my favorite.
Do you think that holds up today?
Oh, definitely. I saw it I took a film history class about a year ago now, and I had never seen it. I'd heard of it, but I had no idea what it was about. I went in blind. And of course it has Jack Nicholson, so really powerful performance, and it's kind of scary. I'm like, oh God.
Did people in your class enjoy it?
It felt real. Yeah, definitely. I feel like it was one of the best ones that we saw.
I saw it in where did I see? I saw it in class as well. I saw it in this giant lecture hall, and it was Halloween that day.
Oh God!
And it was for a film class as well. But I remember our professor said, "Hey guys, I know I was gonna say I was gonna lecture, but it's such a long movie that I think we're just gonna watch it, and that's all we're gonna do today." And then as soon as she said that, I swear like half the class just got up and left.
Oh my God! Why?
Because they're rude.
Why would you leave?
So yeah, I don't really think I don't think most like modern mainstream audiences would enjoy it today because it's very slow pacing. And
definitely, but it's a Stanley Kubrick film, so I mean it's expected.
So you're saying people who would appreciate that would watch it as opposed to just mainstream audiences.
Yeah.
Why the hell is this not working?
Because that's the thing that I don't like, that I feel like that appeals to the mainstream audiences. It's the like those like jump scare horror films. Like I can't think of any, but I feel like there's always a new one out. You know, like those like Jeepers Creepers, or like even I would put Halloween under that umbrella as well. Jason, Freddy vs. Jason, A Nightmare on Elm Street, all that stuff, you know.
I'm still looking it up. It took me a while to remember the password.
It's
still there.
It never left, dude.
It did leave.
That's not true.
How many seasons is this?
5 seasons.
Oh, shoot.
5
that was
seasons.
loud.
Oh, come on.
Wait, don't copyright us.
Copyrighted. You didn't hear that.
I hate how they always start up previews.
Yeah. They need to change that. That's for another day. That's for another topic. But yeah, that's what bothers me about The Shining. It's just like those cheap jump scare. It's like, you know, like that's not cool. But when you have a movie like The Shining, where it's like it builds up, and then to that ending where it's just full blast, like that's amazing.
How long is that movie? Like 3 hours?
I want to say like around 2 hours, 15 minutes maybe, around there. 2 hours
40 minutes.
Nearly 3 hours. So yeah, slow pacing, of course. It's from the 1980. Wow.
Yeah, it's not terribly old.
It's not that old.
Did you watch the new It?
No, I hate it.
You hate it, so you did watch it.
No, I hate the It series.
Oh, I never watched it, so I didn't.
Yeah, I don't like clowns, you know.
They spook you?
It's too scary.
How How about any of the classic horror?
What is classic horror?
Like Universal.
I haven't really delved into that.
Like Dracula. The Mummy.
No.
No.
I haven't.
Wolfman.
No, I haven't.
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
No.
Okay. The Shape of Water. That's inspired by the Creature of the Black Lagoon.
Oh, really? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
What is the creature in the Shape of Water look like?
The Creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, that makes sense.
A modern one we could talk about is probably American Psycho. Thriller,
Is
horror.
that horror? I don't think that's a horror film.
It's a slasher villain. What does he do? Goes around and kills people.
I guess it is. I never thought about it because
That's why they pay me the big bucks.
Yeah,
to do the real
because it
thinking.
doesn't. It's not like. It's different from Psycho. You know, like it's not. When I'm watching American Psycho, I don't feel afraid for my life. I feel like, oh, I'm on this guy's side, you know, because
That's only because of perspective.
Yeah, of course, the perspective. But when I'm watching Psycho, even when you get his perspective sometimes, like it's like, oh shit, this is still terrifying.
No, I feel like I like Norman Bates the most out of everyone.
I need to step a little bit away from you there. No, but
he makes nice dolls.
But you see
Bates
you see my point, right?
Like
where
clean hotel.
I don't know that it's
Patrick
clean.
Bateman has clean cards.
Yeah, they're pretty clean.
Clean gloves.
It's a good thing you're dirty, or else I would have guessed you were as well. Yeah. Well, what defines a horror film? What let's say a film.
I would just put like horror, thriller, suspense, and like the.
You'd put that in the same category.
Yeah.
Are there any like sort of indie horror films that you enjoyed?
Halloween.
That's
independent.
Technically, yeah, I guess.
It's short for independent, right?
Yeah. That's a cop-out answer. You don't have any...
That was pretty smart of me, actually.
That was smart, but it's definitely a cop-out. Oh, I think one that I really enjoyed, it's called Goodnight Mommy. You can look that one up. I'm pretty sure it's in French or
like Raw?
German. It might be German.
You think all Europeans are the same?
See what it says. Oh, it's French. Oh, the language is German. The director is French. Read the synopsis there.
Two twin boys who do everything together, from collecting beetles to feeding stray cats, welcome their mother home after her reconstructive surgery. But with her face wrapped in bandages and her demeanor distant, they grow suspicious of her identity. Whoa.
It's just a super, like, thriller throughout. Like, beautiful cinema. That's one thing I will say about most... I guess not the mainstream ones as much, but more the independent horror films. Amazing cinematography, like you cannot deny that. Like in all of them, even Raw had some really good cinematography. I just hated the story, of course. Definitely check out Goodnight Mommy, great film.
Goodnight Mommy.
Mm-hmm.
So where'd you see it? Oh, it's Austrian.
But the language is German, of course.
What do they speak in Austrian? In Austria. German, right?
Austrian?
Please stop. This is pretty recent, 2014. Where'd you say you watched it?
I watched it when I was in Mexico. We didn't have a lot to do. And I don't like horror films usually, but I was like, this looks kind of good. So I checked it out.
It's pretty good. I've never watched much international horror. Like, I know the Asian new horror wave is pretty big for some people, but I never was into it, like The Ring or stuff like that.
Or the Grudge. How about that? How'd you feel about The Grudge?
I never watched that
either. I thought it was weird. I don't know. It's like this little kid. He's like I don't know, man. They got some really cracked up stories.
So are you gonna watch any during this month?
No, I don't know.
No, you don't. It doesn't scream to you.
No, I don't. It doesn't really get my attention.
Frida's doing an all horror month theme this month, so I think I'm gonna go.
Oh yeah, I saw they're showing. I think Evil Dead today.
They're playing Evil Dead 2. They were playing yesterday and today. So tomorrow they're gonna.
Explain to the good
Psycho.
people what the Frida is and where it is.
The Frida Cinema is located in Santa Ana, California, and it's Orange County's only independent art house nonprofit theater.
That's sad. Volunteers only, huh?
Volunteers only.
Bunch of suckers.
Yeah, I guess so. That would include me, but whatever. So tomorrow they're playing Psycho, so that'd be October 3rd. So you guys won't see it, but they're playing it. So I'm gonna go watch it 2:30.
Oh, sweet.
They got some other pretty big ones like I think they got the Poltergeist playing, Wreck, Scream. They're doing a double feature Scream 1 and 2. You can go watch that. They're doing Camp Frida, which is it's like a 10 movie horror marathon that you go in at 10 p.m. They only have the first movie released, which is From Dusk Till Dawn, and then after that, it's all surprise. So you
don't know what movie's gonna come.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. That's pretty cool.
So
I was gonna say, Scream, isn't that like comedy?
It's a Wes Craven horror film, yeah.
So I don't know. Explain that to me. Because I saw like a scene of it once when I was flipping through the TV.
Yeah.
And it just seemed funny. I'm like, what? Why is it? Why?
It kind of tries to poke holes into the horror genre.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like a new take, but I mean, directed by Wes Craven. That's like the big thing.
Oh.
You have a slasher villain.
Oh, is Wes Craven? Wasn't he the guy that was in American Beauty? Is that him? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, Wes Craven is a well-known director. He just died recently. He died
what's
in, like,
the guy?
2015.
Then who was the guy from American Beauty?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, okay.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare. The Last House on the Left.
I need you to look up American Beauty. It's gonna irk me if I don't know that guy's name.
What guy?
Not even Wes Bentley. Wes Bentley, that's his name.
It's not even close.
Wes.
He's young.
Wes is a very specific name. Close enough. He's got good hair.
Does Wes Craven have good hair?
Let's see. Wes Craven or Wes Bentley? Well, let us know in the comments who has the better hair.
Who's the best Wes?
You got to go with young Wes Craven though, because he has different. He's balding now, or he was balding in his later years, so that's obviously not. Let's see.
I see him with hats.
Yeah, he's never had good hair.
Come on, dude. Why
So
are you
I'm
blasting the guy?
I don't mean to put him on blast right now, but he's just never had good hair. I think Wes Bentley wins this. Let us know in the comments.
If you watch it. Rip legend.
Rest in peace. So what other any other last minute?
I hope to verse myself more in horror this month. I know there's there's Italian horror as well, like the zombie movies. I believe are from Italy. Have you heard of that series?
No.
Zombie. I feel like if I just put zombie movie, it'll just come. A bunch of different things will come up, but I just want zombie. What about you?
Italy. I don't know. Like I feel like it's never been a genre that really intrigued me or anything like that.
Zombie 2, The Dead Among Us.
I don't like the feeling of being scared. I'm a little bit of a pussycat in that regard.
Yeah, the zombie series. It's just no E. I put
zombie.
No, I think
is it like a bisexual zombie or?
I think it's like the Spanish I, where you say it E.
I just feel like they were super progressive, and they had a bisexual zombie.
That's probably somewhere in here, but. So no, you're not looking forward to the spooky.
I don't know. I'm not. I can appreciate a good horror film, but I won't seek it out on purpose. Oh, maybe I should watch this. I'm like, nah. But if people say, oh, this is a classic, you should probably check it out.
If someone besides me said it.
Yeah, anyone else in the world except you.
I'm sad, guys.
All right.
So that was a good amount of time.
Yeah.
I hope you guys actually watch this and enjoy it.
Yeah, we're signing off here. This has been For Your Film Consideration, episode number 6. We'll catch you on the next For Your Film Consideration.
All right. See you guys.